Oh no! I'm going to miss dinner! I hope there's still some beast meat teppanyaki left. They always run out so fast. Huh? Is that... singing? Looks like someone is working late this evening. I suppose singing helps lighten the mood, I guess. Wait, that's Seteth's office.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright. On a swift river's drift of broken memories alive.
I didn't know he could sing. He's usually such a stern man, but here he sounds so gentle. Such a sweet melody, and yet it's full of longing. A requiem for memories of a distant past. Even so, it's strangely comforting.
What? Who goes there?
Oh dear, Professor. Are you saying you've lost the book?
Sorry about that. I must, misplaced it somewhere.
That is indeed unfortunate. The volume you borrowed is quite a rare tome in its own right, and sourcing a replacement would be quite an expensive process. Not to mention the hefty library fine. But if it's somewhere within the monastery, I'm sure that someone will find and perhaps return it, so it's best not to panic yet.
Ah! My apologies for interrupting your conversation, Professor. Tomas, may I have a word? I believe I have come across something of interest.
Oh my, is that... Professor, I believe Master Seteth has found your missing book. Praise Saros indeed.
Truly, Professor, this is not necessary.
Please, I insist. It's the least I could do to thank you.
Then I shall accept your generosity. Though I wonder if this is less of gesture of gratitude and more of an apology. Rude as it was for you to eavesdrop, I cannot fathom why you would rather flee than make your presence known.
Because you're grumpy.
I most certainly am not!
This is what I mean. You're so serious about everything. I don't even know how to feel at ease around you. Even the first chat we had felt like an interrogation.
Just how old are you?
Well,
You truly don't know, do you? You must admit that it is concerning for you to not know your own age.
I was joking! Just because I was raised on the road doesn't mean I grew up feral, you know.
I didn't mean to imply...
Are you usually this patronizing, or is it just to me?
Well...
I'm sorry. I won't disturb you ever again.
How is Seteth so... scary?
You know, being lectured by you is... well, I think the word is torture.
Oh my.
Oh, good. Not just me, then.
You have a point, Professor. I have assumed much of who you are, which is unfair of me to do. Please know that it is from a place of concern, not malice. If you can find it in your heart to forgive me, I would be most grateful. I do not wish for our relationship to be an adversarial one.
Okay. I hope we can be friends. Maybe I'll get to stay and hear you sing again. You have a lovely voice.
I see. Thank you.
Despite us starting off on the wrong foot, I'm glad that we eventually sat down to clear the air between us. Things improved between us somewhat, for the most part. Though still guarded, Seteth was cordial whenever we crossed paths. He was cooperative and helpful whenever his advice was needed. But one fateful day changed everything.
Brother, I've missed you.
I'm so glad you're safe.
Whatever misgivings he had about me was gone. He smiled easier, his gaze kinder. His guarded demeanor gave way to openness and warmth.
Brother, the professor's teaching me how to fish today.
It was as if winter had melted into spring. My standing vastly improved in his eyes. But honestly,
Care for a lift, Professor?
the feeling was mutual. Our growing closeness provided to be a source of comfort. In times of grief and transformation. When destiny presented me with possibilities, I made my choice without hesitation, to protect the ones I have come to care for dearly. Even though a careless moment separated us.
Byleth!
However long I lay dormant deep in the earth, through the many dreams I had during my deep slumber, I held tightly onto my greatest wish, to return to him. My homecoming was marked with joyous cheer and open arms, to a family whose hope and faith never faltered, and to a heart whose devotion never wavered. But before we could strive for a chance at happiness, we couldn't ignore the challenges that lay ahead. We marched forward to rescue Rhea and protect Fodlan from threats both
You wish
overt
to interfere?
and long hidden. Our victory, however, was not a joyous one. Revelations of atonement came at a great cost. When the dust had finally settled, an uncertain future laid ahead for Fodlan. Its direction, my responsibility. The burden entrusted upon me would have been unbearable, if not for a steadying hand at my side. That I don't have to walk this path alone. For that, I am forever thankful. He proposed to me at the Goddess Tower, but we decided to delay our nuptials, as there was much to do in the rebuilding effort after the war. Eventually, the day arrived. To the joy of our family, friends, and all throughout the land, we were finally wed on a beautiful summer's day. An auspicious start to our new life together. Always and forever.
My love. What's wrong?
Oh, Kiko. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
Never mind that, love. What ails your heart so?
The funeral. It's been a week, but I still can't put it behind me. He lived a good life, loved by so many. But seeing him lying there, still as a statue. Oh, Keel. Wasn't Cyril just running all over the monastery? Not that long ago? Our friends, they leave us one by one, and it hurts so much every time. It's always going to be like this, isn't it? Losing everyone we've come to know and care for. I don't even know if I'm strong enough to endure.
Byleth, it is as you say. Grief is a constant visitor. Its pain unavoidable, agonizing. It will be bearable with time. And yet, with every tearful farewell, it is the privilege of knowing them in life. Our beloved friends, who made this world a better place with their humanity. their memory became a part of us, illuminating our path like the brightest stars in the sky as we journey forth toward the future. A kind of immortality, in a way.
Just like that song you love.
Yes, just like that.
Please, sing it for me, Kihol.
As you wish, my love.
Don't try to make yourself remember. Darling, don't look for me. I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. 'Cause when we're gone, everything goes on. Well, you were staring at the window, and I said, I'll just bring the sea to you. But if I was gone tomorrow, won't the waves crash on? Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun? Someday I'll be overcast, but you won't have to cry. 'Cause we'll do the grieving while I'm by your side. I said